ago I went to Japan, and I honestly haven't been able to shut up about it since then, but I don't really feel bad about that because it was like the best trip of my life. But we did a lot of shopping there, and I really wanted to show you guys all of the things that I got because I feel like I got a lot of cute things, and hopefully if you ever are planning to go or want to go, maybe this can give you a little bit of inspiration of what you might want to get there when you're there, or maybe you just want to see things from Japan. So without further ado, let's get started. I wanted to start with my clothing items that I got first because they're honestly my favorite. We went to this store in Kyoto first, and the name of the store is actually on my lock screen because while we were there we walked into the store, but then we didn't end up getting anything and we left really quickly, and I knew I wanted to go back, so I wrote down the name of the store on my notes app and set it as my lock screen, so it's been my lock screen ever since. The store is called Who's Who. It's in Kyoto, and the first clothing item I got is this cute crew neck sweatshirt, and it's cut and made to look a little distressed at the neckline so that it goes off the shoulder, which is my favorite part about it. But also the texture is really nice. It's not mostly thin, but it's not so thick that it's gonna make you feel suffocated. It's perfect, and it keeps me really warm while also looking really cute. But I love the design, and it's the perfect length, and everything about it is amazing, and I wish I got like 5 of these. The store was honestly a cooler version of Brandy Melville. I feel like that's the best way to describe it. So they also had these little shorts too, and I knew I had to get a pair, and they're really cute. I love them. This next clothing item I got is probably my favorite. It is this really awesome jacket. I've never had like a really cool jacket before, so when I saw this I was like, I have to get it. But it's this corduroy jacket, and it's really thick, but it's amazing because I feel like it's perfect for the colder months, but at the same time it's like really stylish, and inside it's like the puffy kind of material, but on the outside it's like a cool jacket. And I think my favorite part about it is that it has more of that rounded look to it, which is probably my favorite shape when it comes to any sort of sweatshirts or jackets or long sleeves. I love when it gives me that kind of rounded shape instead of being really form-fitted to me or straight. So that is the best jacket ever, and if you're ever in Kyoto, please go to this store called Who's Who. They have a lot of really cute things. Moving on to more of the food related items, we can start with the most important, this matcha. Me and my sister were actually looking for a different matcha throughout the whole trip, but we found this one on like our last day there, and it's honestly so good, and I've already finished it after a very small time of using it in just a couple weeks. And this is honestly so good. It has that kind of lightly sweet flavor, which is what I was looking for, and the color is great and it tastes amazing, and I'm literally so sad that I finished it, and I'm gonna cherish this bottle forever, I swear. And to keep going with our theme of matcha, I also did get a new whisk because I didn't have one before, and I'm really glad I got this. And then I also got this. I've been using this to make all of my matchas, but at the same time I feel like it can also just be used as a regular bowl, which is really nice because it's like small enough that I can just use it for anything really, but it's really good for making matcha, and I kind of just love the design on it too. I love it. Me and my sister also got matcha one morning, and the cup was really cute. We went to the Le Labo Cafe, which is not actually a cafe, but it's more of a fragrance place, and then they have a little cafe in the back that you can go to. But we got in pretty quickly, and I loved the cup so much that I wanted to keep it because the design was so cool to me. So I just washed it, and then I kept my cup, and now I have a really awesome cup that reminds me of the matcha I had in Japan. This next thing is so awesome to me, which like it's not that special because you can go to any grocery store, and if you go to the Asian section, you'll find this. I have this at my grocery store at my home. But at the 7-Eleven on our last day, I found this little baby Kewpie mayo bottle. I just thought it was so cute because I've never seen like a miniature version, and I just thought it was really cute. I just think it's really, really fun. The next thing is something that I had a lot of in Japan. It's Kit Kats, which I know it's nothing special, but the Kit Kats from Japan are so much better than the ones in America. I feel like the chocolate for the Japanese Kit Kats actually tastes like chocolate. Like, it tastes like a nice, rich, dark chocolate. And when you compare this to the American Kit Kats, I don't think you would ever want to go back to eating the American Kit Kats, honestly. I know I don't, because these are the best. This next thing I got is not actually food, but it's food adjacent. So I got this really cute magnet, and it's so tiny, and I can just stick it onto anything, and it's perfect. Probably my favorite magnet I've ever gotten, honestly. Now we're gonna move on to everything else that I got. In Kyoto, we did go to the Miffy kitchen, and that was like the best store I've ever gone to ever in my life. I had so much fun. I was trying to record everything while also being there at the same time, so we did go back a couple times. So this is my Miffy keychain. I think it's so cute, and it's the perfect size, honestly. And the fabric is really soft too, and I love it. And I also got a little wallet. Miffy kind of sticks out on the side, and honestly you can fit a lot in here, so it's really, really useful for things. Even if you don't want to put money in there, you can put anything in there. And I also got these little cards as well. It's just like a little packet, but I thought it was really cute, and I felt it was like really simple, so I really wanted this. A lot of the markets had a lot of stores too, and we found these little perfumes in Kyoto as well. One of them is a sakura one, and then one of them is just a pear one. But they're just like the little rolly perfumes, so I feel like this was perfect because then I can just easily travel back home with this, and I can easily bring it with me to different places. And they both smell really, really good. I feel like they're both really light scents. So if you're someone who doesn't really like really strong perfume scents, I feel like these are really, really good to have. The next thing I got is this ring. We got it at this ring shop in Kyoto where they actually make the rings for you in front of you, and they size it to your fingers, and it was such a cool experience to see them making all of the rings. And they even have workshops where they can teach you how to make your rings and your jewelry. So if you're ever in Kyoto, please go there. It was so cool, and I'm never taking this off of my hand. And if I'm ever not wearing it, that means that someone probably grabbed my hand and stole it off of me, honestly. I also got these little handkerchiefs, but I feel like these would also be really cute if you use them as like placemats for food or like beverages. I'm thinking I can just place these on my desk or my table, and then I can just place my little meals on there, and I feel like it could look really cute, so I'm planning to do that. But they're also cute if you just use them how they're meant to be used. And I got a cupcake one, and then a bicycle. In terms of art, we went to this really cool store where they had these cloth artworks, and you can buy a frame for them, or you can place them into these little wooden blocks that I want to get. They also sold the wooden blocks there, but we just didn't get them. But I feel like you see these a lot hanging out of storefronts or restaurants, but this is the first one I got. And I just think it's really cool, and I'm still waiting on me to stop procrastinating and to finally get the wooden blocks for them so that I can hang them up on my wall. This is the second one I got. I don't know if you can see it all, but I feel like it would just look really cool hanging on my wall. So I can't wait for one day for me to hang those on my wall when I stop being lazy. And then in here I also got a little keychain. And then in here it's a cat figurine, but I don't want to show it because it's for my best friend and it has to be a surprise. But just know in here there is something that looks like a cat. So that was mostly everything, but I also did keep all of my receipts and souvenir things in my journal. So I have a lot of my tickets for restaurants and tours as well. And I also have a lot of receipts. And I just wanted to really keep all of these, and if I had a scanner I would scan them, but I might just have to try to do that with the Notes app scanner. But that was everything I got, and hopefully this gave you some inspiration or was entertaining in any way, and thank you for watching.